Welcome to Sports Guy Talking. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am joined by guest Cincere Koonce today to talk about the legacy of Travis Kelce. With the loss of Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce has become Patrick Mahomes' favorite target to throw to. In response to that, Travis Kelce produced a career high in receiving touchdowns with 12. Before I say anything else though, I want to present you guys with the topic question. So here it is. Is Travis Kelce the greatest tight end ever if he wins another Super Bowl?
I think so. 10 years that Travis Kelce has been in the league, he has continued to put up enormous numbers in his 7 straight seasons with 1,000 yards each season that he's been in. So that's unheard of.
Oh man, yeah. Travis Kelce, one of the greatest tight ends to ever lace it up, but I'm going to have to disagree with you entirely. I don't think that Travis Kelce is going to be the greatest tight end ever if he wins another Super Bowl, because have we forgotten about Rob Gronkowski? Do we not remember the dominance of Gronk? And yes, I know Travis Kelce puts up the numbers that a wide receiver would put up, but sometimes when you look at the position of the tight end, it's more than just numbers. It's not just about can you get 1,000 yards. It's not about can you just score double-digit touchdowns year in and year out. It's about can you block well? Can you block the defensive end really well on a run play? Can you contribute in ways that the statistics can't necessarily see? Because you can lie about statistics, but when you look at the film don't lie. The film is always going to be 100% accurate. The film doesn't play a bias. And Travis Kelce, great receiver, run blocking tight end though, not so much. He's not even the best run blocking tight end in the NFL. That title belongs to George Kittle for the San Francisco 49ers. But I'll say this though, if Travis Kelce does win Super Bowl MVP this year, which by the way no tight end has ever done in the history of the league, then I'll say that Travis Kelce has a real shot. But to me, if he wins just another Super Bowl, then heck no, he's not going to be the greatest tight end ever. I think that the only reason why it's even being a discussion point is because of recency bias, because I think everybody's forgotten about the impact that Rob Gronkowski had on the game of football.
Yeah, and with Gronk, I was thinking about this also with the Super Bowls that he's been in the 4 rings. But I don't feel that the rings should solidify you being the best, because if the numbers doesn't add up to the other person such as Travis Kelce, because Travis Kelce has been in as much Pro Bowls as Rob Gronkowski and more, I just feel like the rings doesn't supposed to solidify if you're the best or not.
Yeah, but it's not just the rings that we're just arguing about for Travis Kelce. Because think about this, Rob Gronkowski, he's got 4 rings to his name. That's the most rings of any tight end. But it's not just the rings that we're arguing about. Okay, we're looking at the fact that Rob Gronkowski, he was an amazing run blocker. He always opened up holes for the running backs in New England. Even when he was asked to pass protect a bit, because that's what you got to do at the tight end position, he was able to do that really well. Now, Travis Kelce, even though he's a tight end in name, in theory, he's really only a receiver. And as a tight end, you need to be able to excel in all facets of the game. You need to be able to run block really well. You need to be able to pass protect. You need to be able to run great routes, and you got to be able to be a safety valve for quarterbacks. And Travis Kelce, I'm not saying that he isn't great, but when you compare him to a Rob Gronkowski, I mean, Rob Gronkowski, he clears him. And think about the fact that maybe Travis Kelce's numbers are a little bit inflated because he plays in a pass-happy offense, or maybe the fact that he has Patrick Mahomes as his quarterback who throws the ball all over the lot. Yes, I know Rob Gronkowski had Tom Brady, but Tom Brady wasn't throwing the ball 40, 50 times a game in New England. He only started doing that when he was on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So when you look at the comparison, look, Travis Kelce, he's one of the greatest route running tight ends that we've ever seen. Statistics wise, he's definitely up there, but as a tight end, you have to be able to judge the tight end position by more than just that. You have to look at the leadership. You have to look at the ability to be a great run blocker, and you got to be able to pass protect a little bit sometimes, especially when 5 offensive linemen cannot guard 4 defensive linemen, especially in today's NFL.
Yeah, and I'm going just off of value. And I know what Patrick Mahomes is worth without his best guy, because Tyreek Hill was one of his best guys. But imagine if Mahomes lost Kelce, how would he perform? And we all know how Tom Brady did without Gronkowski in 2 seasons. So it's just the value is the same to me.
I don't know about that, man, because when I look at Brady and Gronk, I look at the fact that Tom Brady's game elevated his game. In fact, I give Rob Gronkowski most of the credit for why Tom Brady was able to last as long as he did. If he didn't have Rob Gronkowski, Tom Brady would not have made it to age 45. I'm going to go ahead and flat out say that right now, because Tom Brady, most of the time, he doesn't win playoff games without Rob Gronkowski. Not saying he can't, but Tom Brady, look, you look at that Tampa Bay Buccaneers run. Rob Gronkowski played a major role in that Buccaneers title run. If he didn't show up in those playoff games, Tom Brady is not winning a Super Bowl with that Bucs team. You also look at 2018 as well. Rob Gronkowski, he came up with some huge receptions in that Super Bowl. If that doesn't happen, Tom Brady doesn't win that Super Bowl either. So when you look at it from that perspective, Rob Gronkowski, when you look at the impact that he had in terms of extending Tom Brady's career, I mean, it is unthinkable what he did, and it was beyond impressive. And you look at what Travis Kelce is doing, season, yeah, he's putting up great stats in an era where it favors the stat sheet more than any other era, and he's playing with the best quarterback in all of football, so maybe that's just boosting up the stats a bit. I think Rob Gronkowski, to me, he's got to be greater than Travis Kelce, even if Travis Kelce ends up being a 2-time Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, and you could say the same thing for Patrick Mahomes. If he would have never had Travis Kelce, he wouldn't have won his first Super Bowl because of the stats that he's put up year after year and how much value he has to the team. He's their #1 target and their best option every single year.
But you could also say that Tyreek Hill was the reason why they won that first Super Bowl. You look at that 3rd and 15 play. Patrick Mahomes didn't throw that to Travis Kelce. No, he threw it deep to Tyreek Hill. Not trying to minimize what Travis Kelce did in that Super Bowl or in that Super Bowl run, but let's be honest, Tyreek Hill played a bigger role in that Super Bowl victory than Travis Kelce did. All right, so that's kind of where we're at with the Travis Kelce situation. Obviously, you're going to say that Travis Kelce will be the greatest tight end ever if he wins a 2nd Super Bowl. While I'm going to be like, you know what? I don't think he's the greatest tight end ever. Even if he wins another Super Bowl, he's got to do more than that. He's got to show that he can take over a game all by himself. He's got to be able to show that he can win an MVP award instead of, just winning the Super Bowl. If he can win a Super Bowl MVP award, that's going to be a major, major boost to his credibility. And I'm also looking at all facets of the game as well. But with that being said, what impact do you think Travis Kelce could bring to the Super Bowl this upcoming Sunday?
Huge impact. I think he'll get 2 touchdowns at the Super Bowl.
Do you think he could win Super Bowl MVP?
Possibly.
Oh man, if he wins Super Bowl MVP, that would definitely be history because no tight end has ever done that. When you look at what Travis Kelce's done, obviously he's been awesome for the Kansas City Chiefs this year. Travis Kelce's one of the main reasons why Patrick Mahomes has been able to stay as great as he has been this year, throwing over 5,000 yards, and Travis Kelce definitely played a big role in that. And Travis Kelce has been an amazing red zone target, but as far as the Super Bowl, I don't see Travis Kelce making huge impact because when you look at the Philadelphia Eagles, they got dogs on the defense. You obviously think about the defensive line that the Eagles have. They can get pressure on Patrick Mahomes right away. Think about Gardner Johnson, the safety that they got for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's going to be able to cover Kelce really well as well. And then they got James Bradbury, they got Darius Slay, they got a stacked secondary as far as concerned. When you look at this Eagles defense, they are vastly underrated, and I think they're going to limit Travis Kelce in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, for a few quarters. And I think Philly, they'll get hot for 2 quarters. I think they'll actually lead for a little bit into the 3rd quarter. That's when things are going to get close and tied. And in the end, the Kansas City Chiefs, they're going to get a late touchdown and they'll win the game.
Okay, so we're just going to get right to the chase. Yeah, like I said, though, I don't think Travis Kelce is going to have that much impact. You think he's going to end up scoring 2 touchdowns, and you've already said that the Kansas City Chiefs, they're going to more or less win the Super Bowl. So what do you think the score's going to be? How's it going to play out? Who's going to win Super Bowl MVP?
They'll win 34-27. Patrick Mahomes, Super Bowl MVP. I think Philly will get a 11-point lead in halftime, and then 3rd quarter and 4th quarter is going to be Kansas game.
Oh man, you're having a lot of faith in the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, That's definitely interesting to me. I'm not going to say who's going to win the Super Bowl. I'm going to save that for Friday's topic. Okay, I'm going to reveal my Super Bowl pick, but I'll say this though. Whoever pressures Patrick Mahomes or Jalen Hurts the most is going to be able to win this game. And when you look at the Philadelphia Eagles, they got 4 guys that can get to Patrick Mahomes. They don't have to blitz to get the pressure on them. The Eagles, they got the best defensive line in all of football. So if they can pressure Patrick Mahomes and force him to some mistakes, it might not go well for the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, well, thanks for coming on the show, Cincere. Appreciate you coming on here. All right, make sure you follow his Instagram at Cincere.Koonce. All right, thanks for being on the show, man.
No problem, anytime.
All right, man. See ya, bro.
See you.
Yup. Bye. That was Cincere Koonce that you guys just heard. All right, so he's going to make the bold take that Travis Kelce will become the greatest tight end ever if he wins another Super Bowl. Meanwhile, I'm going to say he's going to have to win a Super Bowl MVP for this upcoming Super Bowl if he wants to be in consideration for the greatest tight end ever. But overall, I'm not going to say that he's going to be the greatest tight end ever. I still believe that title holds to Gronk. And he's also going to make his Super Bowl pick as well. He said that the Chiefs are going to win this game by the score 34-27 and that Patrick Mahomes will be the Super Bowl 57 MVP. Meanwhile, I'm going to wait it out till Friday to explain what I think is going to happen in the Super Bowl. But I'll say this, look, whoever pressures Patrick Mahomes or Jalen Hurts the most is going to end up winning the game. So that is why Travis Kelce is definitely not the greatest tight end ever if he wins another Super Bowl. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking. Like the video and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @DustinTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinTran and @SportsGuyTalking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel Sports Guy Talking.